Hi, Caroline Ashbourne. People often ask me what the best meal to have for breakfast would be. What should I have? People often struggle with that, especially if they're trying to lose weight or trying to get better nutrition. Starting the day with what we traditionally do, which is a cereal, isn't necessarily the best thing. Cereals are very high in carbohydrate, they're not very high in nutrition. It's actually much better if you have a high protein breakfast. I find this keeps me going much longer. Because if you have carbohydrates as the main ingredient for your meal, which is what cereals are, then it ends up raising the blood sugar, it ends up spiking insulin, you then get a slump after that where you get a bit tired. So what would you have instead? Some smoked mackerel or hot smoked salmon, say with scrambled egg. Delicious, absolutely delicious. Something like that you can have either with a salad or have your salad later. Then you've had a lovely high protein first meal of the day. Keeps you full for longer. Because quite often with the cereals, what people tend to do is get hungry a couple of hours later and then want to have a snack. And then that's normally something that's quite carbohydrate based anyway. So then you're raising your blood sugar again, raising the insulin again. But with a high protein breakfast, highly nutritious, the insulin doesn't really get raised. The blood sugar doesn't really get raised. The issue with having a meal and then having a snack, then having another meal and eating quite frequently through the day means that you're constantly spiking that blood sugar, which means you're constantly having raised insulin. And you're never really giving the whole system a rest, because when you've got raised insulin a lot of the time, you're going to end up storing more fat in the long run. So then the glucose is going to be stored as glycogen, which is then used as the fuel instead of burning fat. Because the ideal would be to burn your stored fat, but all the time that insulin is high, that's going to be held at bay. You're going to keep the stored fat, and you're going to end up just waiting for the next sugar fix. So why not use the first meal of the day to get all that protein into you? Highly nutritious food, fill you up so that you can last longer until your next meal. You can feel full and your body can be fed right. It's a win-win. So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, hit subscribe and the notification bell so that you can see the next one.